Hi guys, I usually don't make these kinds of videos, but I just want to tell you about some in-game suggestion updates, maybe some cool things they might add for updates. I have a few ideas, and I want to see which ones you guys like the most. First of all, we got re-adding the flashlight bag, because, I mean, I don't know why they removed it, but back in the Halloween update, the first Halloween update, the OG Halloween update, it was really useful. Like, I know there wasn't really caves, but there was still like, dark forest map and stuff that was really useful because the dark areas you couldn't see and you didn't want to have to hold a flashlight and a bag at the same time. So I think they should re-add that so you could buy it in the shop. And I don't know, make it like 3 research points, however many. I mean, they didn't have tech tree back then, so however many you want to make it. But next we got adding a day-night cycle. I think that would be really cool. Either they can make like a day and night cycle like in Gorilla Tag, where it's like the weather is related to where you currently are, or wherever the Gorilla Tag servers are, or you could, they could make it, instead of like how Gorilla Tag makes it, they can make it a toggleable option in the menu on your little wristwatch menu. I think that would be a really cool idea. Next we have adding the colored backpacks and more colors. Like, remember the white, the green, and the black backpacks and some other ones? I think they should add more colors like pink, oh, they actually already have pink, but maybe add some more colors and just re-add those in general. Those are cool. And maybe they should make a bunch of variants of a new backpack flashlight update, which there's big mega flashlight bags, mega red flashlights, and just a bunch of new variants of backpacks with like pink a backpack with red mega flashlight. That would be like really interesting. And just a bunch of different variants of color backpacks, and maybe even different variants of flashlight backpacks too. And another one is adding frozen lake map. So you guys remember when Animal Company used to have the lake map and you could fight the present, or actually just beat the present and monsters will spawn? Well, I think they should re-add that as a game mode in the game mode options right next to where you could select Broke AF, Adventure, and Arena map. They should make a frozen lake map, and they should also do that with zombies too. I think that would be really cool. So they can make a whole new game mode, and I think that would really attract more players to the game. And another thing is making it so players could trade rare items they found, and instead of making it so they would have to create their own trading system, they can make it so there's a built-in trading system for players to trade rare items, kind of like how UG VR has that. And another one I think is, making the wristwatch menu on the player's wristwatch, making it so they can access their stash and buy and sell items and spawn goop builds with their wristwatch, so they don't have to go to certain places. I think that might ruin the point of the game, but maybe you could build onto that, like buying items with it, or maybe adding a portable buy or sell machine, kind of like the shredder, but it actually sells it, or just something like that in general for your wristwatch. And also maybe adding is you could join and leave codes with your wristwatch, so in case you're in a really laggy lobby, say there's a controller making a lag machine, you could instantly leave without having to lag your way for 30 minutes crawling to the computer. I think that would be really cool if they could just make a wristwatch thing if you do that. And one of these I think all of you want by far, I'm speaking on behalf of all of Animal Company, re-adding OG map. I think everyone wants this one. I know the new map is big, but I really feel like that the old map still was pretty big and was a lot bigger, or not a lot bigger, but it was a lot, we just all remember it, and I know a lot of you don't remember it if you're new to the game, but there used to be a huge OG map if you go down to the ski map and ski to the very bottom, and go through the map with the server map. At the end there's a OG map. There's two references of them, two ways of getting to there: the server map way and the ski map way. And I think that they should just re-add it in general, and a lot of players would really like that. Or maybe they should add it in a game mode system where you could toggle between old map and new map in the game mode system. And maybe they should also make on the wristwatch you could toggle between game modes too. That would be really nice. And let me see, I have notes up on my phone, so let me see what the next one is. the OG grenade, like the OG grenade. The golden grenade with the OG hands. You could get the OG hands with the OG grenade and the big it was a bundle, I think, the OG bundle. I feel like they should make either the golden grenade in that bundle, retexture it to make it actually OG grenade, the green version of it, instead of golden. And also, or maybe just making a whole new item called the OG grenade, or just retexturing the original one where you could, where it'll just be OG grenade. Or maybe they should make a texture pack update where you could natively put texture packs into the game, kind of like how Blade and Sorcery, another VR game, has modding. You could add native mods to the game. They should add a resource or texture pack, so you could add your own texture packs, so different textures and shaders to the game to make the game look better for certain players, but not on other players' screens, on your screen. So maybe, or they should just revamp the new grenade to make OG grenade, or they should just make a whole new OG grenade item. So you'll have a bunch of different grenade variants. Let me see it. Another one is adding. It's kind of like the backpack one, but it's this one. I think they should add, instead of just having a normal flashlight and a red flashlight, which the red one doesn't even you can't get it anymore. They should make it. I mean, you can get it in sewers. It's just very rare from a crate, and it has to be a big crate. But anyways, they should add a bunch of different variants of flashlights, like the normal one, a yellow one, a pink one, a green one, a brown one, the red one, and they should all do their own thing. I feel like the red one, they should each have their own abilities. Like the red one should be buffed to make it so the lady doesn't get mad at all when you shine it at her. And maybe they should let you change the brightness and add a mega flashlight variant of each color. That would be really cool if they should just add a bunch of different ones, and a black light. That would be actually really cool, instead of purple, like actual, like it shines dark, whatever. But and they should add this one's just mega variants of each flashlight and mega flashlight bags. How do I Discord notifications? All right. Here's what is another one? Hold on. Oh yeah. Also, it would be more realistic for RPGs to be 15k and shotguns to be 10k, because RPGs are more like, they do more damage, and they should also buff the RPG again. It's kind of sucks now. They should make it worth 15k and the shotgun worth 10k or less, because shotgun's just overpriced, and it's not even well aimed. And yeah, buff the RPG, and what are some other ones? Also re-add all the OG snacks, like the apple, the cracker, the pumpkin pie. Those are really useful. And we only have a few things now. Those for just maybe for display, I guess, or just for fun. Just add the things and the pumpkin crates. How about in the graveyard map? How about pumpkin spawn instead of crates? Whenever there's a small chance of a pumpkin crate dropping from a zombie. That would be really cool. And also, re-add the zombie map to the game mode section, like the whole zombie map, so people could fight zombies again. That'd be really cool. And also, actually that was fixed, the voice chat system for the AI. It was kind of, one time I said goodbye, and I got kicked for 16 hours on a voice chat. I also said vents, because I was talking about going to vents map with the SCP-096 thing, the Shy Guy map with the vents, and it kicked me for 24 hours. So they should fix it. I think they already did fix it, but maybe they should just improve on it. Maybe adding a double flashlight bag, like it has one normal flashlight and one red flashlight, and and you could toggle between each color, so you don't have to wear two different backpacks. So on one side of the backpack, I'll put it on screen right now, and then you could toggle between the two lights for different adventures. And how about each map has their own buff of each version of a flashlight, so when you use certain flashlight colors in different maps, it might act differently. Also, maybe they should re-buff the crates to make different colors, and maybe spawn them in different maps, making a whole new map just for them instead of just sewers, and make tiny variants in different colors. Just make a whole thing around them, a whole update revolving around them. That would be really cool. And maybe actually making them openable would be really cool. Also, you know how when your wristwatch, your player's watch, you know when you sell something, the money goes to your wristwatch. It goes, and all the nuts go to your wristwatch. How about they should make it so each however many nuts you got, like if you only got sold something that sold for like 5, like sold a flashlight, it would only sell like go 3 nuts to your. It would only show a few nuts going to your wristwatch. But if you sold something for like 30K, then a bunch of nuts would fly to your wrist. So basically, depending on how many nuts you actually sold for, is the more nuts you sold, the more nuts actually go to your wristwatch. And it doesn't have to be the exact number because that might lag people's games, but just a large amount, just to show an estimate of how much if you didn't actually get to see the number. And then also maybe adding chests, kind of like in Fortnite, how they'd shove chests and you could get loot. Maybe they should add that, just laying around different maps, so you could open them and they'll give you nuts or loot or just different stuff to sell. I don't know. And maybe making, actually landmines are an item now, but maybe making an actual landmine item to buy would be really cool. So players could just set them down and make them actually stick to the floor, so players that can just pick them up. And making a whole securities update where you got landmines, laser, like actual laser, buffing the laser item, and just buffing a lot of the security related items. And then maybe one of these last ones is the, oh, I already said this. Basically, that's all I got, a bunch of update suggestions. I did say in another video I was going to do more Kerbal Space, or not Kerbal Space, I was going to do more PC-related games like Kerbal Space Program, Minecraft, and PC Building Simulator. I might do that on another channel, but I'm mainly going to do Animal Company from now on, okay? Have a nice day. That's the end of this video. Subscribe. Goodbye.